Kapapasok lang na balita, isa na naman sunog. Malaking sunog.
Nasawi sa sunog.
Urban fires have always been destructive, but for the past years, they have been exacerbated. It's the year 2021, and large-scale fires are still the most frequent urban disaster. The question is, are we equipped to avert future fires? Reality check. Our urban centers have been home to neighborhoods with highly dense residential areas. Generally composed of houses made of light materials, the highly dense communities are at risk to large-scale fires that raze hundreds of structures within hours. Multiple factors exacerbate vulnerability and inhibit speedy response. Light building materials and congested settlements, narrow roads, inept fire disaster plans, unfamiliar fire incident areas, unstrategic location of firefighting facilities, and inefficient people evacuation process, among others. Thus, the inception of FireCheck, a fire hazard mapping and fire spread modeling project, and more. The FireCheck project developed technology solutions that aid in reversing these realities. FireCheck Attribution Application. The attribution application speeds up data collection by surveying geotag structures directly from the mobile device to a data server. The collected data can now be easily migrated to and processed in GIS software. Fire hazard maps. Fire hazard maps provide planners with relevant and timely information about the exposure and vulnerability of communities to fire hazards. Fire-prone communities based on the average ambient heat, building density, common fire load, and buildings' construction materials are identified through the fire hazard maps. The maps can then be used by the local government to identify targeted interventions to mitigate or prevent fire disasters, saving government funding in the process. Fire spread simulation models. Using the data collected by the attribution application, the fire spread model is created to simulate the spread of fire. The simulation provides actionable information about the direction and extent of fire spread, including an estimate of potential damages to properties. Blaze. The mobile 3D application Blaze makes map data available for fire response units, giving them immediate information about possible routes and entry points, existing fire hydrants, road width, and houses construction materials. The goal is to help our response units reach the incident areas more efficiently. Suitability analysis maps. The suitability maps show locations that are optimal for fire station sites in consideration with road networks and average traffic data. This output supports urban planners in investing appropriate firefighting facilities for the communities and for first responders in planning for their operations. Neighborhood fire evacuation plans. The primary hindrance to a speedy fire response is human traffic, especially in communities with poor access roads. The Neighborhood Fire Evacuation Plan creates a synergy among response units and their community about what each needs to do during an immediate evacuation in the event of fire. All these technologies, pioneered by the FireCheck project, will be used to complement the efforts of the Bureau of Fire Protection's Oplan Ligtas na Pamayanan and of various local government units and agencies in mitigating, planning against, and responding to fire disasters through timely information. For a fire-safe nation is a FireCheck nation.